Hey, Mom. You want to say hi to my friends? Mom. Say hi.
Hola. ¿Cómo están?
Look at all the stuff I got for my mom. So we have the zinc, the lemon balm, the liquid B12, the nettle leaf, cat's claw, I don't know how to say that, L-Cine, the ester C, and the chaga. The barley grass and the spirulina from Vimergy, the dulce flakes. I'm getting some more of those. I'm at all of Anthony's books, and then I got her a collection of all these teas. And Mom, did you agree to this, or am I making you do this?
Claro que sí que estoy de acuerdo.
Oh, that just means she says she's in agreement. But did you really want to do it?
Claro que sí.
See? She says yes.
Lo que quiero es cambiar completamente mi vida.
She says she wants to change her life. So we're kind of doing the 28-day cleanse. Let me set up. Look, Mom. Let me see, maybe you can hear us, maybe not. I need to scoot this up. Look, Mom. So this is my mom. Her name is
Florinda Menchaca.
Florinda. She knows Spanish, a little bit of English, so I'll be the translator. I am her middle daughter. She has 3 daughters. I'm 35 years old. Wendy is 38. Yeah, Wendy's 38.
And I'm 61.
61? I thought you were 62.
Almost 60.
What year?
58.
58. Oh, I thought you were 57. 58 and Dad's 51.
61.
No, his year. 1951?
51 is tu papá.
Is Dad. Yeah. So it's 51 and 58.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I thought she was 57. Anyways, my little sister, Flor, she's 33.
33.
33. I know my sisters now. So anyways, we're doing the 28-day cleanse. We're starting with the 369 in the Medical Mediums book. So, a little history. I started following the Medical Medium about a year and a half ago, and I think my husband is the one who sent me his Instagram, and then I got hooked, and this is the first book that I purchased, The Liver Rescue, and the moment I read it, I kind of drifted to my mom. She's been sick basically since she was born. And she was telling me, so I picked her up from home. I work the normal 8 to 5 job, so it kind of dawned on to me that I needed to do something for her. So the 28-day cleanse, I've always wanted her to do, but she just kind of needed that extra push motivation. So because it is around the holidays, I'm able to work from home. And so I offer that to her, and she's excited to do it. She's never done a diet like this before, a different diet. She's done doctors and medicine. That's about it. So this is something different. I like to do this. I've been looking at my health for the past 13 years or so, because in my family, my husband's wife, sorry, that made no sense. I said husband's wife. That's my husband. My husband's mom, she unfortunately passed away from cancer, and that was in the year 2012. So since then, I've kind of dove into the health aspect of things, because the statistics are that 1 in 4 women will have breast cancer, and that's what she had. And that's my household. I have 3 daughters, just like my mom. And so does my oldest sister. It's actually all females. She has 8 granddaughters and no sons, no grandsons. And let's see what else. Oh, so I kind of dove into the health more because I've always seen her very sick with medicines, and that was not what I wanted to do. So anyways, 28-day cleanse I haven't done. I've done the celery juice for about, since I started reading the Liver Rescue, so about 1.5 years, but I haven't done it every single day. I think I've done it here and there for a good six months or so. But right now I've been going on 30 days straight celery juice, and so I'm kind of gonna do this with her. I haven't done the 369, I haven't done the morning routine, the Liver Rescue morning or anything like that. So I'm kind of gonna do this with her to support, and I'll tell you a little bit about her story. She was kind of telling me on the way home. She's going to be at my home for 28 days at least. That is the plan. And she's going to be monitored by me. So I'm going to feed her. I'm going to give her supplements and hope for the best. Some of those things I'll be doing as well myself. Oh, so we are going to be filming day to day to see her progress. So I will take her weight, I'll take some pictures, and these will be our journals. Basically all of my education is from the books. So by all means, I am not an expert, not a doctor, that's not my expertise. But I believe everything the book has, and I believe Anthony. So I really love him. So anyways, I'm gonna pass the baton to kind of my mom to tell her, so she can say her story, a little bit of it. I know she was telling me a little bit about how she grew up. So I guess I'll do that. Whenever my grandmother was pregnant for my mom, her and my grandfather didn't have an income coming in for about 6 months. So she was very malnourished while she was pregnant. I think, you said, ¿pesaste cuántos kilos? ¿Cuándo naciste?
2 kilos.
Sí.
Yo que sé, 5 libras.
5 libras.
Y algo.
So when she was born, she weighed, I think it's 2 kilos, which is about 5 pounds. They told her she looked like a little old lady because she was real wrinkled and skinny. But she was born, and she didn't have a good metabolism. I think grandmother breastfed her for a little while, but she had diarrhea her entire life. So she says all diarrhea, straight diarrhea for until you said 35 years old? Diarrhea until she was 35 years old. She's telling some crazy stories. So I think she was so malnourished that she would eat dirt. So when she was little, she would go hide and eat dirt. She would gnaw on her crib's furniture because she was malnourished. I'm assuming it's because of that. And before she was 1 year old, she drank sheep's milk, and she ate eggs. My grandma was feeding her that. And they had a well, and my grandpa thought that it was a good idea to put fish in the well water, so they would drink water from the well that had fish swimming in it. So that was extremely toxic because there was no filtration system there. The well water was amazing, but it kind of got ruined with the fishes. But anyways, that's the water she drank up until she was in her 20s, right? Hasta que tuviste 20 años?
Sí.
Yeah, almost hasta que te casaste.
Mhm.
Yeah, they did do a study on the water because they didn't know what was wrong with my mother, and they did find that the water was
Hizo agua
extreme.
potable entonces, pero
Yeah.
siguieron los pescados en la noria.
She had the fishes that Grandpa really believed about heavily, and the fishes being in the water. So a lot of contaminants there. And they didn't find that out until they ran some tests in the water, which I'm thankful they did that, but by then they had potable water, so they were able to drink water from different areas. Some things that she did mention was
Tuve
that...
amibas por...
¿Qué son amibas?
Son parásitos.
Oh, so she had parasites for a long time.
Todo hasta los 35 años.
Said until she was 35 years old, she lived with parasites.
Tratamiento hasta se metieron en el músculo del intestino grueso, porque nunca se iba, porque siempre había, cada vez que tomaba agua, se volvían, nunca se acababa.
Oh, she said that they, even though they would remove or she would go through treatments, that they still, they would come back.
En el músculo del intestino ya vivían.
Because they lived in the muscle of her intestines, and she would continue to drink water because they didn't think it was from that. So, oh, you did tell me, ¿cuándo se te reventaron las anginas?
A los 16 años.
Oh, so when she was 16 years old, she lived with issues with her throat, and they got so bad that her tonsils ruptured. She swallowed everything. She had some... Yeah, she had some skin hanging that had to get removed, and that's how they found out that they ruptured. But yeah, she had that.
Siempre tenía fiebre, no me hacían caso.
She always had fever, and they didn't pay attention to her. They didn't listen to her. She did say that they had insurance.
No podía ya correr, no podía tener los libros de la escuela, no podía.
She wasn't able to
run.
She wasn't able to run. She wasn't able to hold her bugs from school. She did walk from school. She had muscle issues.
Se supone que me había dado fiebre reumática y no se dieron cuenta.
Oh, I don't know how to say that in English, but she had
rheumatic
fever.
Mm-hmm.
She had that. Yeah. I'll find the exact word and see if I can put it on there.
Entonces me empezaron las migrañas.
Oh yeah, and since then she's had migraines. Basically, she's had migraines since she was 14 years old, 15 years old, specifically when she started her menstrual cycle.
Hasta los 15 años empecé a arreglar.
Yeah, so she didn't have her menstrual cycle until she was 15, and it was until then she had really bad migraines. Terrible migraines, the ones that you don't want to listen to anything, you want to be in the dark.
No podía ver.
She can see. Mm-hmm. So if you notice on my mom's eyes, they kind of look weird. That's recent. My mom's 61, so she's had illnesses throughout her whole life. Well, for the past, how long que no podías ver? ¿De los párpados?
Oh, desde hace 10 años atrás.
Oh, so since 10 years ago. That's how she used to be able to see.
No le podía ver la cabeza.
Since 10 years ago, she hasn't been able to open her eyelids fully. Multiple hundreds of doctors trying to figure out what's wrong with her. My mom's tried everything. And
Botox que me inyectaban.
Oh, she did. She started to get Botox for migraines. They thought it was that. She ended up having to put tape on her eyelids to keep them open so that she could see.
Y no podía tragar y creían que...
She's talking about her swallowing, which I'll explain in a minute. But her eyelids. So for Halloween, specifically Halloween, she got surgery to lift. It was a muscle, right? A muscle? ¿Para levantar? Sí. She's gonna show me a picture, which I'll probably put it on here. afterwards. But she's gonna show me now.
Que era genético.
Oh, everything's genetics. That's what they keep telling her as always. They've given her every disease in the books. You name it, she's got it. But for her eyelids, hold on, Mom. So she just had surgery.
Así estaba, dile.
Look. Okay, look. So this is how she was able to see there. We focus.
Oh.
That's as much as she could open her eyes.
And
and then she got surgery, and I get this picture on Halloween, and she had long hair. This short hair is recent. She had long hair. And I get this picture from my sister. I'm like, what is that? Well, it turns out it's my mother. I'm like, I thought it was like Frankenstein. Let's see if we can focus. Frankenstein, Chucky, you name it. I said it. That's what she did on Halloween. Here, let's focus. There we go. On Halloween. So she got surgery to be able to open her eyes. I think they took some of eyelids skin off, and they pulled her muscles up from here in the eyebrows. So right now, it doesn't look good. She's still healing. What are we? December 7th. And so, but you could tell like her eyes are like that. Oh, like that. So that was her progress. She wants me to show you this. So, yeah, pretty bad. That's recent. But right now, her problem is it's the last thing that kind of pushed me over the edge for her, because it's that. So her throat, so her esophagus. So she's losing movement. I think her esophagus is moving super slow. So she has been choking for a long time. How long?
Más de 10 años.
¿Ahogándote?
Ahogándome.
Oh, I guess the same time as her eyelids.
Desde que íbamos todos a comer juntos en los domingos, yo me salía todo ahogándome.
So for 10 years, apparently, I didn't know this. I thought it was like a year or two ago. She's been choking.
El doctor dice que tengo, ¿cómo se dice? Cuando es rápido, que se va progresando rápido, deterioro muscular.
Oh, so she's getting, it's muscle atrophy, right?
Sí, distrofia muscular progresiva.
Oh, progressive. So it's moving quite quickly. So, and that's kind of what drew me to do this. Oh, you want to put some honey in your tea? Sí. We're drinking our first tea together.
Y aparte tengo fibromialgia.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got all the stuff. So when I read the books, it's like, I know what you have, Mom. I know what you have.
Y luego
You're just malnourished forever.
Endometriosis y muchos quistes en los ovarios.
Let me tell you the stuff that she's had removed. How much do you want, Mom?
Ponle una.
¿Entera así? Okay. So she does not have her uterus. ¿Cuándo te lo quitaron? Después de poder, ¿verdad?
Cuando yo tenía 28 años.
So they removed her uterus when she was 28. So that was after Flor, after my youngest sister was born.
Yo tenía 28 años.
28 years old. She does not have her tonsils. ¿Qué más? She does not have her appendix. She got that removed. Did it rupture? ¿Se te reventó?
¿Qué cosa?
Tu apéndice.
No, me la quitaron porque tenía muchos quistes.
Oh, so they removed her appendix because she had cysts?
Sí, porque al lado de ahí tenía los quistes y todo.
Oh, next to the appendix, she had a lot of cysts. ¿Qué más? ¿Te han quitado caras?
O sea, nomás me despegaron los intestinos.
Oh.
Después, porque se me arreglaba por dentro. Por dentro, o sea, por dentro adentro del cuerpo, no una parte.
¿Estaba sangrando?
Sí, reglaba por dentro y una parte por fuera.
So she was bleeding internally from your uterus?
Reglaba, sí, por dentro.
From her uterus, apparently. Oh, she had endometriosis.
Endometriosis.
Yeah. Well, everything. But apparently she's been bleeding. She was bleeding and then she had a lot of scar tissue because they have to scrape her intestines, right? And they get stuck together? ¿Se pegaron?
Se pegaron.
Oh, so they got stuck together. I remember when you went to the hospital because they twisted.
Y luego también se me pegaron se me paralizaron los intestinos.
Okay, so her intestines were paralyzed.
Por esa causa, y se movían al revés los intestinos, y yo tuve que vomitaba con poco de excremento, por eso.
Oh, that's so her apparently her metabolism, yeah. I think that's what you call it. I'm telling you, I'm not medical or anything. I'm just her daughter.
Días sin comer.
But she said that her metabolism reversed, so she ended up getting some of her
toda la comida, todo se fue para atrás con todo, hasta el estómago regresó el excremento.
Oh, so she had some feces in her throw up.
Por eso me pusieron la sonda y me sacaban toda la comida, todo me sacaban por la nariz con una sonda, y Wendy no me dijo hasta después.
Oh, so apparently they were taking everything out of her through her nose. I don't know about all this, but...
Tú no supiste nada de eso. Así estuve,
I didn't know about that.
Estuve bien feo, se me pegó el tubo y volía bien feo porque estaba...
No, I think, sí me acuerdo.
Sí te acuerdas de eso cuando estuve muy mal de eso.
Mom, ¿qué has hecho? I know she's done acupuncture. I know she's done the noni.
Fui con ideólogos de acupuntura.
¿En el ojo?
Sí, fui con ideólogo.
¿Es acupuntura para el ojo?
No, acupuntura del oído, acupuntura del cuerpo.
She did the body acupuncture.
Fui con los chochitos.
She was eating these live animals. That's my daughter.
Fui con los
She was eating live animals. She kept them in a container on top of the fridge, and she was feeding them lettuce.
Me hicieron vacunas de mi orina también. Me envenenaron.
¿Vacunas?
Vacunas de mi misma orina. Me envenenaron.
So she had...
bien mala con eso. Me intoxiqué.
¿Quién te hizo eso?
Allá en Monterrey me hicieron vacunas.
Where my mom is from? Mexico, Nuevo León. So she goes over there a lot. A lot of doctors know my mom goes over there. Okay, here, I got this. It's fine, Mom. There's more tea. So anyways, she said that she went to Monterrey, Mexico, to get injections of her own urine. And apparently that didn't work out because she was highly intoxicated after. I smile because this is what I do.
Me envenené con eso.
¿Qué más? This is so interesting because I don't know the
me
details.
Dieron unas inyecciones para sacarme el metal del cuerpo.
¿De qué eran las inyecciones?
No supe de qué.
Oh, she doesn't even know what they've done to her.
Pero lo que pasó que se me quiso salir todo el metal y me empezó a salir unas tortas donde se quiso salir el metal y me estaba envenenando.
So they gave her some injections, apparently heavy detox injections, heavy metal detox injections. And then she rashed up.
Me hinché toda, me estaba ahogando, me estaba envenenando.
Basically, like, it was like having an allergic reaction.
No, me tuve que ir al hospital de emergencia.
So, oops. Okay, so I don't blame her. She's done a lot to help herself. And she's tried everything. I know recently when I got into essential oils and I started doing that. I read a lot in that, which I do love. And I only used one type.
Una cosa muy importante que no dije, cuando tenía los intestinos pegados, Entonces, todo lo que tenía en el intestino trataba de regresarse. Entonces me pensaba poner ronchas rojas y me daba vómito, diarrea al mismo tiempo. Y me daba una crisis, me empezaba a poner gris, verdosa. Iba de emergencia como intoxicada, vómito y chorro al mismo tiempo. El esfuerzo. Entonces trataban de ponerme suero o algo todo chupado. No me podían agarrar venas. Me ponían aquí en el cuello el suero. Y hasta que no echaba todo, descansaba. Entonces el doctor de Monterrey, el especialista, el gastroenterólogo, decía que es que tenía cáncer. Decía que tenía síndrome carcinoide y me ponía contra cáncer inyectado como vacunas. Y eso me enchilaba todo el cuerpo, me picaba. Y
¿No sabías que era?
Él decía que era síndrome carcinoide. Y después supe que me estaba tratando para cáncer y realmente no tenía cáncer. Era que el intestino se movía al revés porque estaba todo pegado y se regresaba todo y me intoxicaba. El excremento se volvía a chupar y me intoxicaba el cuerpo, toda la toxina.
So basically she's living toxic because before they found out that the intestines were sticking together, she went to Mexico to get treated, and they were treating her for cancer. So I'm assuming they were giving her some type of chemo. I don't know, como
quimo. Pero decía que era síndrome carcinoide y yo no sabía que era eso.
Because they kept telling her she had some type of carcinogen syndrome. But it was the same thing, you know, blisters, and she couldn't breathe, she couldn't function basically. And then she found out that it was the intestinal problem, which she's always had. It's just, I think it was just terrible this time. Well, it got worse.
Me flaqué tanto que parecía una...
Oh, my mom's always been skinny.
Sí, después
and then she went poof.
Porque me dieron tratamientos para el
she
dolor
was
y para
so
todo.
swollen. My entire life, my mom was skinny. Like, I think, ¿cuánto pesabas?
Pesaba como 90 libras.
Like 90 pounds.
Y luego me dieron una medicina para el dolor y para todo, para que no sufriera. Y eso me hizo engordar un 37% y llegué a subir a 196 libras.
Yeah, so they gave her another medication because of... ¿Qué era? ¿Otro sí? ¿Por qué te dieron medicamento para...?
Para los dolores de cabeza.
So all the medication that she's been giving...
Cuerpo,
at some point eventually made her gain
a
lot of weight.
Subir.
So she went from 100 pounds to 100 and
y les tuve que inventar que estaba loca y que
¿de 195?
A 196 libras.
Oh, so the most that she weighed was 196 pounds. So it was a complete shock to everyone. I think nobody recognized my mother. But you can tell that it wasn't natural. It was she was so swollen. Maybe I can pull a picture. I have some pictures. I'll put a picture. I don't know if that was her heaviest, but she has completely lost a lot of weight from that.
Ahorita subí como 10 libras porque me volvieron a dar una de las medicinas que me hizo subir. Pero yo es que
hold on, Mom, wait. Where's your medicine? Oh, you don't have it? Oh, it's right here.
Yo les tuve que inventar que estaba mal de la cabeza porque me dieran.
She's always carried medicines. Look. This is, look, in comparison to my head. And I have a big head. She brought this with her. I'm hoping that we can cut this in half, which I'm not gonna mess with none of her medicines. It's just gonna be something that she does on her own, depending on how she feels. But we always joked around and call my mom Walgreens. Walgreens. This is nothing compared to what she has. I think she knows every medicine ever created. I barely even take any Tylenol ever.
Pero hasta tuve que inventar que estaba mal de la cabeza.
Oh, yes, she did.
Para que me dieran más porque ya no aguantaba el dolor, no me dejaba dormir.
She had so much, she's always had a lot of pain, and she's taking so many medications that a lot of medicines doesn't work anymore. So she had to fake that she had, that she was having mental issues. Like she had to go to the psych ward to be able to get stronger medications. So for growing up, I always saw my mom doing things, but it was always during the day. My mom could never get up in the morning to get our hair ready. We did that ourselves. My dad dropped us off at school. My mom was always in a room, in a dark room, when she was having her headaches, and it was really often. We didn't take a lot of trips. A lot of trips hurt my mom. She couldn't do the vibrations of vehicles.
No podía soportar movimiento.
Yeah, any movement, like that was really often. And then it became normal. It was kind of like, oh, okay, we're not gonna do something because mom's sick. Like vacations, oh, mom can't go. We can't go. She could not do that. But she still managed to do a lot of, she was still able to do things at home, which she's technically never been bedridden. Maybe just her migraines, and she has a lot of muscle pains. So
las migrañas me duraban 4 días, descansaba un día o 2 y otra vez la migraña, otros 4 días. Igual que cuando arreglaba.
So her migraines would last 4 to 5 days.
Así, igual, así estaba cuando arreglaba, arreglaba todo el tiempo y 2 días al mes descansaba. Todo el tiempo era arreglar, todo el tiempo eran cólicos. Todo el tiempo estaba mal y era puro batallar.
So a lot of them happened when she was going through her menstrual cycle. And I know,
para mí,
like my diagnosis, like I'm just gonna, you know, because I like to joke around. So I'm not messing with her, but I'm just gonna pretend I'm Anthony right now, and I know what she has. I know that she got Lyme disease, or she's had it, at least that diagnosis. But everything that I read, Lyme disease, for sure. I know she has a lot, I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating that she has a lot of mercury and a lot of aluminum.
Y yo sufrí mucho porque tú vivías muy lejos y no podía ayudarte con tus niñas porque estabas muy lejos.
Well, thankfully I've been good. Now, so she's saying, she's just telling me that, you know, because she's been ill, she hasn't been able to help. But thankfully I haven't needed.
A mí me encantan los niños, pero tú estabas siempre lejos y nunca pude ayudarte.
¿Por qué te estás acostando?
Ya no aguanto mi espalda.
She can't stand sitting down anymore. Shit, her back hurts. Okay, so are we good? So she's had so many things. So the idea is...
Aunque tengo que hacer las patas ahora porque como no he estado tomando pastillas del dolor.
I have a sense of humor, so I just like to see the good in everything, even though I don't think there's any good in everything that she has said. But you know, she's still with us, so I'm grateful. But knowing what it is to have one migraine, like where I want to rip my head off, I can't see how she's dealt with it for 61 years. So the idea is we'll start the 369, which is basically giving her a liver, because I know my priority is to focus on her liver, is to give her, to start off the 369, if you need to read the book, but I'll kind of describe just a little bit of what it is. It's basically waking up with lemon water and starting a gentle detox. And I read on the book that the liver kind of works in 3s. So the first 3 days are going to be similar. No fats, limit the fats, no fats in the morning, limit the fats to 50%, and that's towards dinner. And we're going to start the morning with lemon water and then fruits, which I'll show you. We went to Costco's and purchased a lot for her to eat, for us to eat. You saw all my teas. I got all the teas and I got all her supplements, which I won't do yet. The supplements I will do, I believe, right after we finish the 9th day, because we're gonna try to slowly get some of those toxins out so her liver can absorb some of the nutrients as she's taking them. but she's extremely toxic. I know that for sure. I know she's got all the Epstein-Barr varieties. There's a word for that, but my battery is dying. Let me go get a battery.
Right.
Okay, I got battery. So I wanted her to kind of, since she's not like feeling really well, I want her to kind of finish off telling us what diagnosis she's had, because I know she's had quite a few, but like the most critical ones, like ¿qué son lo que siempre te dicen los doctores que tienes? Like something that always that they always tell her.
Bueno, antes de casarme, el doctor me dijo,
So before she was married,
me dijo, tienes fibromialgia.
she has fibromyalgia.
Dijo, esto te va a ir de poco a poco incapacitando al grado de que ya no vas a poder hacer nada. Primero te va a atacar los músculos estriados y luego los lisos y te vas a incapacitar completamente.
So basically, he just told her that with fibromyalgia, you're gonna slowly be incapacitated. Yes, because you know it affects all your muscles. ¿Qué más?
Y, o sea que ya...
¿Te han dicho que tienes cáncer? Nomás el otro doctor.
Nomás
Monterrey,
el de
right? So the only doctor told her that she had cancer symptoms was the one in Monterrey. ¿Qué más?
Después de allí, cuando cuando fui con el especialista de las migrañas, me dijo, ¿quieres que te quite las migrañas? Pero vas a quedar insensible o te voy a dejar incapacitada. Tienes el problema de la columna. Si subes arriba...
She has an issue with... Apparently, the other doctor said she had an issue with her column. No. Wrong interpretation. Her spine. And if she wanted him to fix the migraine issues, that she was running a risk for being paralyzed.
Sí. Y que si subía más de 56 kilos...
¿Cuántas son libras?
Vienen siendo como...
Es lo doble más o menos.
Como 160.
So if she were to weigh more than 56 kilos, which is like 150 pounds? 160? Like 160 pounds? I don't know the calculation. But 56 kilos, more than that.
No, como
She still remembers.
145 libras.
She can't go past 145 pounds.
Que iba a quedar incapacitada.
Okay, so if she reached 145 pounds, she was basically going to be handicapped in a wheelchair.
Bueno, eso me dijo. Y yo subí de más y tuve muchos problemas.
She weighed more,
pero no quedé en silla de ruedas.
Obviously she didn't end like that, but she did have a lot more issues.
Entonces cuando yo cumplí 35 años,
she was 35.
Entonces me dijo el doctor que tenía un problema de circulación muy delicado.
She had a very delicate circulation problem.
Que iba a tener un problema de corazón muy serio.
And that she was going to have a really serious heart problem.
Y que espérame, y que no iba a tener cura y que me tenía que ser drogadicta porque nadie me iba a poder curar.
Pero eres drogadicta, ¿verdad?
Sí, no, pero me da...
No,
pero drogadicta de adicción.
Oh.
Sí, que tenía que ser porque nada me iba a poder curar mi problema. Fue un especialista que
¿Y era de qué? Ya se me olvidó.
O sea, yo fui...
I have brain fog too, you know.
Porque seguía con los dolores de cabeza, entonces me hicieron exámenes de presión de circulatorios.
Oh, so they did, because of the migraines, that's pretty much the trigger. Eso es lo que te causa más, ¿verdad?
Que nunca me lo pueden quitar.
They've never been able to get rid of her migraines. And that's because you have a lot of mercury, Mom. I've already told her that. But, de la circulación, ¿verdad?
Sí.
So she had really bad circulation, which she was going to have heart problems. ¿Y qué más?
Y que yo me iba a tener que ser drogadicta.
Oh yeah, and that eventually she was basically going to be a drug addict because that was the only way to get rid of
Nadie me lo iba a poder curar.
Nobody was ever going to cure her, and that was the only way to kind of cope with the pain.
Así es que por eso que no. Entonces, ahora, después de tanto tiempo, me dicen que el problema es genético.
Okay, so recently they've told her it's the genes. The typical genes.
Que viene de mucho atrás y que eso no pueden hacer nada por mí más que hay 3 formas. Que operándome para
they can't do anything except for being able to operate her
muscles,
muscles.
No va a poder comer.
Because she won't be able to eat. Basically, you'll get a feeding tube, ¿verdad?
Que solo me pueden ayudar para el dolor y un poco de terapia para sufrir menos.
She can only be given pain medication and therapy to deal with.
Para aguantar un poco.
To be able to handle.
Porque ya no pueden hacer más por mí.
Because they can't do anything else for her.
Que ya no pueden hacer más por mí.
¿Y eso es lo que dijiste que me ibas a decir?
No.
Okay, so when I told her I was going to go pick her up, she told me, is it because of the last thing that I was diagnosed with that your sister told you? I'm like, no, I don't even know what that is. She's like, well, I'm going to tell you. So I don't know what she's about to tell me. ¿Qué es?
Ahora, otra cosa peor.
So it's worse, she says.
Sí. Hace poco estaba en una terrible depresión porque me estaban amenazando mucho mi hermana, chantajeándome. Entonces,
so she said that not so long ago she was in a heavy depression because of family problems.
Y ya no podía con tu papá.
And she was having marital problems.
Porque yo ya le había dicho a tu papá que si no me ayudaba a hacer mis obligaciones, que yo ya no puedo hacerlas, porque hasta para detener a mí el teléfono ya no lo podía ni detener.
She said that she was telling my dad if he didn't help her, because like she can't even hold the phone to her ear anymore. Like it's a struggle. Like it's a struggle for her to sit down right here.
Es que no me, de veras, es para que no me crean. Pero yo ya no puedo estar así, ni ver una película.
She said she can't even do that. She can't watch a movie.
Con este ojo ya no puedo.
She can't see from that one eye.
Entonces me esfuerzo mucho hasta para ver una película.
She forces the other eye.
Para abajo sí puedo estar, sí puedo hacer todo.
She says she can lean down, but she can't look up.
O sea, lo que hasta para ir al baño me cuesta. Si voy rápido me siento y me queda el dolor.
So she did that right now at Costco. She went to the restroom, and so if she forgets and she quickly like sits down to use the restroom, she gets these sharp pains and automatically it triggers a headache.
So que cualquier cosa como ahorita, si no me tan dice, yo no pienso que estoy enferma. So que si tú como ahorita no agarras pesado, yo no estoy pensando que me siento mal. Pues yo agarro algo y si hago ese esfuerzo, que doy cuenta que me pica en el cerebro.
So she says she doesn't intentionally do things. She forgets that
que
she has certain
triggers. Yo no estoy pensando que estoy
enferma. She'll do things and then she has the after effect.
O sea, yo realmente no pienso que estoy enferma, ni que me da dolores, ni nada.
She knows, like, I guess it's the difference. She knows her body is the one that doesn't.
Es el que me da el problema. Yo no, mi
doesn't respond like mentally. She doesn't feel sick. But it's her body that doesn't.
Es el que me da el problema. O sea, cuando me estoy bañando y me quiero lavar el pie, donde me agacho, chimpa que me agacho. Y si me tallo la cara, ay, ¿para qué me volteo?
Explaining what.
Si yo hablo con una persona, con una persona tiene que ser de frente. Si quiero hablar contigo, tengo que estar así.
Oh, she can't even turn her head. That's what she's saying right now.
Ese es el problema para voltearme. Entonces, yo no lo hago con intención. No estoy pensando que estoy mal. O sea, es lo que yo le estaba diciendo a tu guay. Entonces llegó un momento que dije, me estás mande y tú sabes que no puedo estar volteando.
Oh. Entonces, so what she's saying is, like, if you call her reaction is just to quickly turn, but she can't do that. All that triggers headaches. She has to learn how to, like, just turn her whole body, and she still doesn't.
Siempre, no puedo estar pensando.
Yeah, it's son reacciones. It's just a reaction.
Sí,
without thought,
sin pensar.
she's reacting. And
viene la niña y se me viene,
triggered.
Entonces yo me volteo y me da los pinchazos y ahí estoy sufriendo yo sola. Entonces llegó un momento que me cansé y me desesperé. Entonces cuando me tocó la cita con mi psiquiatra, tengo años de ir con un psiquiatra. Entonces le dije, doctor, ¿sabes qué? Estoy desesperada.
She says she has years going
Entonces,
to
no entienden que necesito descansar y no
a
me,
therapist.
y no me dejan descansar y luego me dejaron la niña.
Psychiatric therapist, I think that's what it is.
Le dije, se van a ir de vacaciones, me dejan la niña, ¿cómo voy a limpiar la casa y me dejan trabajo? Ay, quisiera dormirme y no despertar. Le dije así. Y ya le había dicho, yo a mí ya no quiero
that's what it is. She told her therapist, she's explaining everything. So like what she's doing right now is just what she's telling her therapist is that she was so desperate that she was gonna take care of my niece alone, and she can't do that. But she has difficulty with boundaries, so she can't say no. And she saw the need that, you know, she had to watch my niece. But she told the therapist how afraid she was, and she accidentally told her that I just want to go to sleep and just not wake up.
Entonces él se preocupó mucho, como ya me conoce de años, dijo, no, estás mal, estás muy mal,
he got really worried, and he's seen her for years.
Te tengo que internar. Dijo, ya que tú estás pensando que no quieres despertar, es como quererte morir.
So he wanted to admit her in.
Y dijo, te voy a internar. Le dije, no, se van a ir de vacaciones. ¿Cómo que si me interna? No va a querer mi esposo irse de vacaciones, no van a querer seguir.
So
No.
She didn't do it because we were going on vacation.
Nomás con hacer esfuerzo de pensar me duele la cabeza. No puedo ni pensar.
Okay, ya no pienses.
No, ya no puedo pensar.
She said with all the force that she's doing to explain, she already has a headache.
No me deja. Te digo que no me puedo concentrar. Todo me hace mal. Entonces, le hice jurar al doctor que me diera otra medicina, que me relaje y iba a dejar de pensar en eso. Porque ya me dijo que si no quería, que con policías me iba a meter a fuerza.
Oh, so she wanted him to prescribe her medicine so that she doesn't have those feelings, to kind of calm her down. But he said that if it didn't work, that even if it was against her will with police, that he would have them pick her up and admit her to the hospital. ¿Y qué te dio?
Me dio esa nueva que me hace engordar.
¿Y qué es? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Para qué es?
Seracuel. Es para, como lo que tiene Rey, es, se me olvidó el nombre,
she's trying to think of what he recently prescribed it with. She told me on the way over here, and it's not good. It's epileptic, right?
No.
Epilepsy?
No, epilepsia es la que estoy tomando.
She is taking that one.
Eso es para el problema que tengo.
Epilepsia.
Es para, esquizofrenia.
Oh, schizophrenic medication.
Me dio eso.
So that's what she's taking.
¿Cuántas
pastillas te tomas al día ahorita?
Ahorita, pues yo creo que serán como unas... pues serán como unos 18.
No, she says she's taking about 18 or 20 pills. But I'm not gonna... I don't want to torture her anymore.
Es que
I know
no
she's
puedo
hurting.
No,
ya sé. Ahorita te acuestas, ¿ok?
No, necesito nomás dejar de pensar.
Okay.
Yeah, she says te digo que no puedo ni okay. Por eso no puedo ni leer, ni concentrarme en nada. No puedo ver ni una película, la veo un ratito, pero este ojo no me quedó bien.
She's saying that the surgery that they did on her right eye didn't heal well, so it kind of scrapes her eye, or it just bothers her. But I'll let her. I think it's been long already.
Y es que como de este lado siempre me dan las migrañas, como que...
Oh, de este lado. So she's saying her migraines are always on the right side.
Ajá. Y las costuras del silicón están muy gruesas.
So these are stitchers. They're silicone stitchers, and they're much thicker on this side.
En esto me molesta, en este ojo. Sí.
I felt it.
Sí,
no me gustó.
Tal vez...
Pero que no te dije que no lo hicieras.
¿Que no hiciera qué?
Eso.
¿Qué cosa?
La cirugía.
Pero es que ya no podía ver.
I told her not to do that.
No
so I wanted her to do this. but I knew that it takes someone
No podía,
to
¿verdad?
kind of do it for her. She also didn't have the funds to purchase everything, and so I'm doing this for her. So we are. I'm going to film it, and I'll let her rest right now. So ya no hables, mami, ¿okay?
No, no, sí puedo hablar. Lo que pasa es que...
She can't think. She can talk, but she can't think. Ya, pues ya no piensas.
Ya no pienso.
So I'm gonna do this for her and do it myself too. I'm gonna do the detox myself. And I'll take you on this journey. So, and I don't mean to smile and feel like I'm laughing. It's just my coping mechanism. I've seen her like this sick all the time, and the only thing that I can think of doing is kind of give her a little bit of humor, because I feel like if I'm sad with her, it might just make it worse. I don't know.
Yes,
it might annoy her. I'm not sure. But she's never spent time like this with me before, ever. ¿Verdad que nunca te has quedado así conmigo?
No, va a ser la primera vez.
No, this will be the first time.
Yo pensé que
and we don't
Florecita
have
te
a
había
very
dicho
close.
muchas cosas.
No.
Porque
My little
ella
sister
sabe.
lives with her, and we don't have a really close relationship either. I live an hour away, and so she's not close. So she doesn't drive this far, and so we only see each other like for holidays and normal visitations. But she doesn't stay with me. Not even when I had my 3 kids, she didn't stay with me. But that is what she was saying, that she feels really bad that she hasn't been able to do that. But I don't have resentment against it at all. So this is going to be a new experience. I hope we don't pull our hair out.
Pero te voy a contar una historia que no quiero que grabes ahí.
She just told me she's going to tell me the story, but she don't want it recorded.
Pero que esa historia es más importante de todo esto.
Yeah, so she's got a lot going on. She always has. But she loves sweets and cookies and sodas, and she's a hoarder.
Yo les puedo hacer lo que quiera.
She's a hoarder. I hope we can help her with that. I think that's all, like, I don't know, the issues with all the toxins she has. And hopefully we can get her to see things a little bit more clear. I hope that the depression kind of goes away.
Ya se empezó.
Oh, so it might be a little bit TMI, but I will talk about how, you know, her body and my body is reacting towards it. Because I looked at other videos and I didn't see all the details. So I don't know, I think we're gonna be the first one. So we might just bond better. We'll start the new year much better. My goal is to not get her the feeding tube, and to hopefully finally get her some relief, because I know she will see progress. And she continues it, because I'm afraid that she's gonna go home and she won't continue.
Vas a ver la diferencia.
She looks drunk, poor mom. But she still smiles. See, I get that from her. So for anyone that's sick out there that's the same, it's just the relationship between me and her. That's how we are. Anyone else, this will be totally different. But it will be fun. We have a sense of humor. So if you are doing this too, and you need some support, I hope this helps anyone out there, and we'll test it out, because we are going to do everything by T. Like, I have read and watched like his videos over and over again. Like, I'm addicted to his Instagram, and I read about anything I can possibly read that Anthony has said, and maybe one day we'll become friends. I know, like, me and Anthony will be friends. She wanted to meet, and I told me doesn't do consultations, so I'm her medical medium right now.
No, y lo más importante que tengo que decir, que ella es mi diamantito. ¿Por qué? Porque es mi diamantito, déjame decirlo, porque...
Oh, that's right. She's saying I'm her diamond.
¿Por qué?
It's a joke.
Porque ella nació siendo el diamante, porque el doctor me quiso sacar mi diamante y yo dije, no, aquí tengo un tesoro y nadie me lo va a sacar. Y ella está viva porque yo tenía seguridad que mi diamantito estaba ahí y yo está viva por mí.
If you know Spanish, you'll get that. If anyone's watching that knows Spanish, you know, you can ask questions and we will answer, but hopefully. But she's just saying that, just a little history on her pregnancy with me. ¿Cuántos meses?
3.
She was 3 months, she was 3 months pregnant for me, and her water broke, ¿verdad? Her water broke. At that time, they didn't have ultrasound machines, so the doctor wanted to pretty much just, te iban a limpiar, ¿verdad? Just clean her. They were just going to clean her because they told her that she had a miscarriage, basically.
But dijo, salió el líquido amniótico.
Yeah, because she released some amniotic fluid. So I was apparently still inside, and she had a feeling that I was. So she didn't allow the doctor to do that, and she went for a second opinion, ¿verdad?
No, yo le dije, no me lo saqué. Yo sé que está bien la bebé. Yo sé que está bien.
For some reason, she said, nope, you're not taking her out because I know she's fine. ¿Y luego?
Y el doctor se enojó y se fue.
So the doctor got mad and left.
Sí, y yo estaba en México, yo dije, no me la va a sacar. No. Me vine porque...
I was born here.
Dije, no.
In the United States. We're from Texas, if we haven't mentioned that. Texas. She's from Mexico. She's been here. ¿Cuántos años tienes viviendo aquí?
Pues todo, 30 años.
Oh, no.
No.
Como antes de Wendy, ¿verdad? Wendy 38. So unos, like 39 years, ¿verdad? Like right after she got married, they moved here. But, so anyways, did you go for a second opinion?
No, yo ya que me checaba en San Antonio.
Oh, right. So that was in Mexico. She comes here and her doctor here.
Fuimos a pasar el año nuevo allá.
Oh, it was New Year's. She went for New Year's. That was often.
Se me rompió la bolsita.
The amniotic sac ruptured. And over there, they told her that they were just going to go and clean her out because she was having miscarriage.
Sí, ya está mal todo.
Excuse me. And then...
yo no quise. Yo no acepté y el doctor se enojó.
She said no, so she came back here and she saw the doctor here. Y luego...
Dijo el doctor, está vivita.
So apparently, I was like, te pusieron para el...
Sí, era el día 2 de enero y había mucho tráfico.
Oh, she said it was January 2nd. A lot of traffic. No, pero el doctor me checó el corazón, ¿no?
Sí.
Oh, so they did
dijo, todo está
they did
bien.
check my heartbeat and they found that everything was fine. So apparently, I think there was 2 sacs, right?
Sí, iba a ser 4.
So yeah, there's 2 sacs. And so, anyways, I am alive because my mother said nope.
Y yo fui a reclamarle al doctor allá porque me la iba a sacar tarde.
She said she still told the doctor in Mexico.
Cualquiera se puede equivocar, dijo. Mira, era mi niña, mi diamantito.
She told the doctor, and the doctor was like, well, anybody could make a mistake. And she's like, that's my diamond. Summer diamond.
Gracias a Dios.
It's a joke. It's a family joke.
Si no me hubieran sacado mi diamante.
I think we already made it like super long. So if you stuck around, thanks. I will be posting our daily videos, and we'll talk more as we go. So right now I'm just gonna let her not think anymore. I think she's really in pain, and I'll do her weight and all that other good stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching, and you'll see more of us. Say bye, Mom.
Bye bye. See you tomorrow.